is land selling for in Iowa? Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm an Iowa farmland agent, and I'm here to give you a recap of what we saw for auction prices and sales that happened in Iowa. A quick recap of the highest selling farm, average prices, and also a lower selling farm, just to give you an idea of what farmland is selling for, depending on if it's tillable, if it's pasture, and just some prices, a range, and an idea. This isn't what your farm is worth. These are just averages and sales that have happened. If you want to know what your farm is worth, thinking about selling, please reach out to me. All the information is at the top of my page in my bio if you're looking for some answers. Anyways, the highest selling farm as a total, not per acre, I'll get to that one, was this farm in Boone County that sold on January 10th using the auction method. Was 154.76 acres that sold for over $2.7 million or $17,800 per acre. Has an 83.6 CSR2 rating, which calculates to be $213 per CSR2 point. This is southwest of Kelly, Iowa. Also, there was 4,551 acres that sold in Iowa by auction, and the current average price for farmland in Iowa, according to the January auction sales data that we collected, is $11,598 per acre. Like I said, this is the highest selling one, total volume. I'm going to share the highest dollars per acre farm next. This farm in Sioux County, northwest Iowa, sold for $22,600 per acre and was the highest selling dollars per acre farm in January in Iowa. It was sold on January 3rd, 30 acres, has over 78.6 CSR2 rating, which is honestly kind of low for the quality of farms that are in northwest Iowa. So that totals it to be $309 per CSR2 point, and this was located southwest of Rock Valley, Iowa. If you need help determining what your soil rating or CSR2 is of your farm, please reach out. I can gather that information for you quickly. It's also just another way of kind of determining what your farm is worth, the dollars per acre average, and also the dollars per CSR2 soil productivity rating we use in Iowa. So if you're curious, just reach out. I'd be more than glad to put something together for you. Next, I'm going to share the lowest dollars per acre farm and share with you what that looks like. But keep this one in mind, this is an all tillable farm, and it sold for $22,600 per acre. As you can see, this farm is not as tillable. It's got pasture, trees, pond, timber. Okay, so it's the lowest dollar per acre farm that sold by auction in Iowa, but that doesn't mean that it didn't achieve a good price. It's just because there's not much for tillable, and so you don't receive as much income off of a farm like this. Therefore, it's a little lower in dollars per acre value. But it sold for $4,900 per acre still for a good farm and good recreational farm. Yes, it's not a tillable farm. And this was in Adair County. I'm just showing the range though, for $4,900 per acre for this farm to the $22,600 per acre farm that you just saw, the difference, okay? This farm's soil rating was 49.2 CSR2, which puts it about $113 per CSR2 point, sold on January 16th, and I said that this was in Adair County between Winterset and Greenfield. If you'd like to see the full results of all 43 tracts that sold by auction in Iowa, head on over to our website, dreamdirt.com, hit the blog tab. You'll see a whole blog there at the very bottom. You'll see all the results if you're curious, or reach out. All the information's at the top of my page, or email me, rachel@dreamdirt.com. If you're curious what your farm is worth, if you're thinking about selling, and that's just one step of determining what to sell your farm at, I can help you with that. Also, follow for more land market updates. I'm going to share comparison of January to December, and also what prices looked like a year ago compared to January this year. So stay tuned, follow, and like or comment. If you have any questions about farmland prices, I'd be more than glad to answer them.